Hawk Tuah girls, huge scam. Whoever was buying her coins, like, you kind of deserve to lose it. But you shouldn't be running scams. Don't be running scams. She probably didn't even know or realize what was happening or care. And that's a problem. It's a huge problem when you're doing something monetarily, even though you have no idea about it and you don't care. I think she's going to end up going to prison for this. Hopefully not, actually. Hopefully she just gets a big fine.
Tuah girl launched a meme coin. That's just like a term they use, calling it a meme coin. It's really not. It's just always a scam coin. It's made for the sake of rugging her viewers within the first hour of its launch. And I feel like everyone in the world should have seen this coming, but somehow still they were able to make tens of thousands of dollars rugging idiots.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
And so, as you can see in the community note, 90% of the token supply has been sniped and being sold on the community. Buying this highly speculative Hawk coin could result in loss. Just giving people a fair warning, which wasn't heeded. So what ended up happening is what everyone knew would happen. It got rugged instantly, pretty much, within the first 2 hours. So then Haley Welch's PR team made this post talking about the Hawkonomics, saying the team hasn't sold one token. Baloney. I'll call horseradish on that. We tried to stop snipers as best we could. Also, huge dirty barnacles on that claim too. And then once again, a community note. The team and insiders have actually been selling their tokens since launch. Majority have never purchased anything and have only sold the token they were given. Haley is lying.
I love the community notes. They're so good. They're so good. Best fact checking for any website.
And will likely have to talk to a judge about this. Community note, just dropping a fucking pun on it. Cold turkey like that. Might as well. But yep. We live in a world where Coffeezilla will now make a Hawk Tuah video. That's why this tab's open here. I'm just waiting for him to drop the, the Hawk Tuah video. I'm very excited for it. The idea behind goobers putting money into things like the Hawk Tuah coin is they know it's going to rug, but they really think that they'll be the ones to capitalize off the rug. They'll pull out at the perfect time. Completely oblivious to the fact that insiders are the ones that actually make the money, not the idiots that buy in thinking that somehow they're smarter than the scammer. Like, you're not in on the scam, you are just another one of the pawns on the board. You are just another little dime into the piggy bank. You'll never beat the rug. Imagine getting rugged by Hawk Tuah girl in the year of our Lord 2024. Again, you absolutely fucking deserve it. Like, this is a scam where the only victims are the ones that actually deserve it. This is a lesson that you needed to learn. And Haley Welch took you over her knee and disciplined you. And I know they're still not going to learn their lesson. They will once again just dump into the next fucking shitcoin from pump.fun. Why can't I find the graph again? Because it's like a beautiful rug graph. Like the most... Oh yeah, here. Someone even put it in as a Christmas tree. It's just like the quintessential Solana rug graph.
It's a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, everybody. Here's a rug.
I know, man. People are actually begging to just be scammed over and over and over and over and over again. I guarantee if Jack Doherty went live on Twitter right now saying that he's doing another meme coin, people would buy in and he'd make another 20 grand off him. Easy. You see the...
How is this still allowed? Like, are these people getting sued at all even? Is Logan Paul getting sued over his scams? Yes. Yes?
That the Rizzler got disrespected by Hawk Tuah girl. I know you're making like a meme off of the absurdity of like the names and the shit, like just the full culture around it. But you know what's crazy? Is if Hawk Tuah girl did disrespect the Rizzler, it's the worst thing she could do for her career. She can blatantly scam these idiots on her Twitter. They're not gonna care. They'll still tune in to talk Tuah for whatever reason. Ironically, I guess. But if there was the story about how she disrespected the Rizzler, they'd all just leave her. A Rizzler level event would be the worst thing that could happen to her. But she can run these pump and dump scams till the fucking cows come home. It won't affect her. The Hawk Tuah.
Yeah, she's in Logan Paul's circle and all of those types of people. And they're doing all these crypto scams all the time. Nothing ever happens to them. Of course. But if anything was to happen to any of them, she's going to be the one to go down first. Because she's just kind of a dummy from the middle of nowhere.
Fall off is crazy. No, what's crazy is that there isn't a Hawk Tuah fall off. She just had Mark Cuban on her podcast.
Yep.
It's disgusting. Actual industry plant that is thriving in the biggest possible way, and now just full goatsy scamming her fans, actually dropping trouser, shitting on them, and it's not gonna matter. Coffeezilla is live with a Hawk Tuah girl in a Twitter space. Oh, he's already on the case. Let's go. I had his channel up earlier, waiting for when he'd hop in.
I saw that he was in a Twitter space. Maybe I should have joined it and recorded it.
There's no rug pull, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us. That was
listen.
listen.
You know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little.
Coffee, listen to him. It wasn't them.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right?
Not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. That's how do you
The
think?
Hawk Tuah coin for years.
Who makes the money on the
I love
fees?
that.
Someone just made over $1 million
It's gonna keep going for years, even though it's gonna be worth nothing except for the when we rug pulled it that one time.
on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that
which-
who does that belong to?
That belongs
God.
to the project, right?
No.
the project?
God
Who
owns
is
it.
the project?
This is a.
Well, the project is over here,
Who-
Haley Welch, right? And
How much
there's,
does Haley
and there's a
Welch
lo-
own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So
and,
she owns
and
all of it.
Coffeezilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug pull? I'm just trying to figure out
Do you know
who
how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself, right?
So y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're
who
here every
actually
single
makes the
day.
millions of
Day
dollars.
one.
Everything's expensive. We had to rug pull so we could pay for it.
Fees from the
Day
rug.
2, day 3.
This guy's really bad at avoiding
This is how you
questions.
run a project forever.
He's not even slipping out of it
You
super
have to fund
effectively.
that. And time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing.
It is literally a nothing.
And not just do it for one.
It is actually a nothing. It's a Hawk
Who
Tuah
made
coin.
the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running.
Oh.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all
The
made the money?
foundation. No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the
Brother,
Cayman Islands.
who profited? Over $1 million was just
I'm
made.
telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not.
It's just is it a force of nature? Who owns it?
That are
It's so
irrelevant to the
simple.
most important stuff. Because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say.
No rug pull.
Defamation.
Doc,
you're saying,
do the
Coffeezilla.
math. Do
It's
the math.
defamation. You're
It's like
saying
taking
that
a shit and telling me there's no poop.
3%.
You're
You released.
you're defaming our character.
Are you not going to let me talk? You
It's bullshit.
just talk over me. You talk over
No,
me.
I'm hearing bullshit. So why?
No,
why
you're
am I
not.
just-
He just denied it. Hold on,
Play out your
I'll pull this up
tokenomics.
again real
You
quick.
guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you
I just realized that I need to launch a meme token. What should I call it?
guys think exactly is going to happen when you're in?
I promise I won't rug pull you. I'll keep it up. I will keep that coin alive for years to come.
Insiders get sent their tokens. And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
It is literally a scam. Actually a
You
scam.
can say whatever you want.
Literally everybody can see that it's a scam. If your coin launches, does this, and then you sell a bunch of it and it does this, and a bunch of people lose money and you make money, that is a fucking scam. I don't see how he's not seeing that. Yeah, I do, because he knows it and he's just trying to get out of it.
You want about it, you can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam.
Well,
And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
This one's different,
Who
Coffee.
pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's track your
Ooh,
wallet.
turn it around.
Who
But
paid?
over here, why don't you tell
Nobody's
Coffeezilla
here
what
for
we're
me.
doing
Everyone's
with this
here for
project?
you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why
I
did
love the
y'all
who pays
unlock
you
day
Coffee.
one so people could dump on Haley Welsh's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much?
What just happened?
This seems like a Mr. Beast situation that just happened with his crypto, but 10 times worse and 10 times more egregious and like straight up an actual rug pull scam.
They muted him.
I just got muted.
That must have been a glitch. Must have been a glitch.
Yeah, so I mean, like we as mentioned, like we raised a 17% strategic allocation that was done at a 16.69
Oh my God.
valuation. You know, we tried to kind of keep that kind of premise here was that, you know, we had the restriction, like we you know, we heard the request for us to do this in a public manner, and you know, I think that we, you know, having consulted with like
You were saying fucking nothing right now, and you're saying it with a big lisp.
I guess like the legal.
He's about to
opinion
just
was
start
that,
talking
you know,
about dedicated
protect
wham.
Haley, and you know, kind of mitigate any kind of consideration.
This is nothing.
Basically,
Just answer the simple questions Coffee is posing. Who owns it? Who made the money?
Americans. That 200 people participate. A lot of people within the industry that were very supportive of the vision. Because I think that they
Why even listen to this bullshit if he muted Coffee? Because he's got to unmute him at some point.
You know, I think that
Coffee and Connor
you
Eats
know,
Pants are in here
we're kind of
spamming
hoping
thumbs
that this
downs.
can be like a little bit of a paradigm shift. I mean, like I said, nothing that we've seen thus far with you know.
It's a hot Tuah rug
space
pull
transaction
shitcoin,
into
man.
space, in a sustainable manner.
He's
as
yapping about
a kind of
nothing.
of longevity of extended time frame, and we're just trying to.
This
you know,
ain't good for them. This is not good for Hawk Tua. I actually, you say Record Crew, people will buy it. Yeah, people will buy it until it all comes crashing down, and then everybody's, you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna start making videos about it, because that's where the real money is when the creators screw up and the other creators get to make videos on it and we get to make money. It's like we actually are the ones who make money off of them scamming people off the meme coins, and we don't have to take money from anybody. So I'm kind of just here for it. Just let them keep buying it, let them keep getting rug pulled so I can have content.
try something different, right? Like I said, we went back to first principles and kind of tried.
Did they answer any
kind of
questions
something
yet?
different,
No.
in a way that we think makes
No.
sense, you know, by we kind of felt ultimately that was probably the best representation of who were her true fans.
These are actual just filler words of
So
nothing.
that, you know,
Actual
like, when she was
nothing.
running this initiative that, you know, we
He's speaking
put
just-
focus into the hands of the
That's
people
all.
that have been most supportive of her and like kind of really engaged with her.
Holy.
content.
I just want everyone to, be respectful.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, this is
You guys hear
something
me?
that means a lot. Go ahead, FaZe Banks.
Appreciate it. I just heard this guy blab about pretty much nothing. Repeat the same shit that he said the first time around. You said something about Web 2 in layman's terms that just basically means 90%, 97% of all the tokens owned were by related wallets, friends of friends of friends of friends. They were
No,
like,
no, that's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, yes, it is true.
false.
You can
That's
see it.
false.
You
100%
you
true.
can
Hell
see
yeah.
it.
brother.
Yeah.
You're talking about some fucking, what did you say, in the Cayman Islands?
It's how you legally launch these
No,
types of things. It's a foundation. But listen, this isn't a bundled scam. This is and prove that they were not sold by us. So the bubble map stuff was totally false. That's not what happened.
Oh, so this is all a
Over
lie.
here, maybe you can
They're the
explain
trustworthy ones at the Hawkonomics.
allocations to these different wallets and clear up a lot of this, you know, these allegations that are just false.
Yeah, I mean, like in terms of like,
Oh god, not this guy.
Well, give some little bit of evidence or something. Don't just say they're false because they're false.
the different wallets and stuff like.
Whoever guided you in this, or whoever directed you to do this, or gave you the advice to do this, you should fire them immediately. And yeah.
Yeah, I just want to jump in here.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thank you, FaZe.
What?
Yeah, we're
Was that a Looney Tunes sound clip? What was that?
Ugly launch, cool. There's day 2, there's day 3, there's day
Bulletproof
4.
response.
The key is just
Bulletproof.
not giving up.
That's how you handle it.
Every single day memeing. The key is to actually onboarding her real true fans. This might not be for
Sounded like
everybody.
Sandy Cheeks.
It's not a big deal to us. We ain't going anywhere. Haley's not going anywhere. And the Hawk Tuah meme is definitely not going anywhere. Yes, they were from the deployer wallet, but they're put into wallets for her true fans to claim. They were
The Hawk Tuah meme has turned into Talk to a Judge.
not sold. None of
You have
them
to
are
unlock
sold.
the true
I just
fan
wanna make that
prestige
very,
level.
very clear. But listen, it's all love. I understand everybody around here is kind of used to the same thing. There's only one way to prove that this is not just like everything else, which is just not give up, right? And keep going and keep doing everything, you know, that you possibly can.
Inspiration.
So keep up with the pyramid scheme that he just basically said it was a pyramid scheme too. That like, oh, you gotta be a super fan. Like that's straight up a pyramid scheme.
Inspirational.
To keep it pushing. And the
He's
only
right.
way that it's a rug or the only way that it's a scam is if you give up on it. And that's the one thing that we can say is no one's given up on this.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, or if you want to ask Haley some questions, let's like, you know, like Haley
Yeah.
is somebody who's an incredible person, and she's had a lot of fun memeing. She really enjoys X. I think we have to really stick with the facts.
What the fuck?
And we can show all the transactions, right? And we've had them analyzed now. We can show all the transactions. That's the thing, is like the blockchain doesn't lie, and we will publish those transactions.
You just said
It's not a
you
big
were
deal.
literally
We're
just
reading
saying that it
this
does.
stuff. But that's not from the
Sometimes when it
team.
makes you look bad.
Yes, it got 90.
Blockchain doesn't lie
It was 3%
unless
97.
it's doing something bad
that
for
was-
us.
That was held back.
No, I mean, I just wanted to be like, you know, obviously Haley's been through a journey, and like, you know, this launch has obviously gone the way it's gone. But yeah, I think that maybe it'd be helpful for the community to kind of hear, you know, Haley's story, because ultimately, you know,
They're trying so hard to push it onto Haley right now.
Like the coin and stuff like that.
Guys, we need to think about Haley's feelings.
You know,
We only told her that
there's
she was
been
gonna make a ton of money from this.
bunch
She
of
didn't know it was
fake
gonna be a
photos
rug pull.
launched,
We
right, off the
Haley,
Hawk
take it from
Tuah
here.
IP,
We're gonna
and
leave.
it's like everybody resonates with Hawk Tuah as a meme. It's like one of the most viral memes of all time. And like, you know, like I think people have been making a lot of money off like derivative works, and you know, people have launched a bunch of fake tokens, which is maybe the launch didn't go the smoothest. But like, yeah,
That's one way of
yeah,
putting
you
it.
know, with
It didn't go the smoothest,
kind
huh?
of showing up every day, trying to run the project. I think Haley's here for the long term. You know, ultimately, like her career is, you know, like just kind of starting, and you know, like you know, she's accomplished a lot of amazing things in this short period of time. And you know, like obviously resonate.
No shot Logan Paul didn't have something to do with this. Logan Paul had 100% something to do with this, or at least somebody that is involved with Logan Paul. They probably have the same team that handles their cryptos.
Nice membership, Jack.
You know, really strongly with a global audience. And I think, yeah, I think it'd just be useful for color if you know, Haley was able to kind of share a little bit about that original story, because I think it helps kind of paint the picture here a little bit of how she's constantly tried to, like, you know, build community and like use I guess what she's built to kind of like engage the broader community and be very.
What is he even saying right now? What is he even saying? What is he talking about? He ain't talking about nothing. He's spewing a bunch of nonsense to try and dodge everything. Maybe he can make Coffeezilla tired enough where he just doesn't care anymore. He wants to go to bed.
Inclusive, and you know, like she's done a lot of cool stuff around like charity, and like, you know, I think she's like, she really cares about dogs and stuff like that, and I think it's really cool to
What
see,
are you
like,
saying?
someone
What are
that's
you
actually
saying,
genuinely
man?
trying to,
What
do
in
something,
the world?
I guess, cool with what she's been able to get into.
I went over to Haley's house one time,
you know,
and she let me in. She let me in the door, invited me into her abode. Me.
kind of like,
This
quote-unquote
woman is an
but, like,
angel.
yeah, I don't know if Haley, that's something you're comfortable sharing with the community, or if you feel like it's a little bit too sensitive, or how you feel about that. But I definitely think that it's helpful for the community to have that color.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really
Oh, that's Haley.
have a full head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm
I didn't realize the Looney Tunes character is Haley.
figuring it out every day, and I'm here for the long term. My skin's getting thicker every day, and the hate's not gonna stop me. I'm here every day trying to work on this and get better at it. But
No,
I'm
she's
not going
not.
anywhere.
No shot that she's working hard on this meme coin. She barely cares. She has people taking care of it for her.
Hey, thanks for summing that up. I'm glad I lost all my money. And now it's all good. Hey, you're having fun? All right, that's what it's all about.
Get tough, and this was a learning you can integrate in all these different things she's doing, including her podcast every Tuesday. I mean, she literally, you know, was
He had to say that every Tuesday in there to get it, so people know that it's every Tuesday.
is talking about her meme token on a really big podcast, on a charting podcast,
Meme token equals scam token.
and onboarding and talking about, you know, these memes, all different types of memes, all different memes that everybody holds. in this
Now I'm just getting an advertisement right now. Can I skip the ad?
bringing awareness to it. So it's like, it sucks that everyone like wants to, you know, see it fail.
It did fail. It
Are
immediately
very
failed.
supportive of it.
Well, it
Yeah,
didn't fail for you
but I
guys.
think,
You guys made
know,
out.
in week 2, in week 3, found it. So I mean, that's my belief. That's why we're doing it. We're doing something, you know, super innovative in my opinion.
Innovative.
You know, with the meme token.
Dag nabbit, he's right. We've
Yeah,
never
forever.
seen something like this
Go
before.
ahead, man.
They won't unmute Coffee. They refuse to unmute him.
I completely agree.
I would urge you guys as well to share at least what you know now, because while people are here, you know, they really
Yeah,
need
no,
it.
for sure. You know, I mean, like I said, like, I mean, it was, I haven't, you know, like, I mean, the bubble maps, I don't know why it's showing, like, you know, if it's showing like 12 holders or whatever it is, like, but like, you know, we
Yeah, the fact that they muted Coffeezilla 100% tells me that they are guilty of everything that Coffeezilla is accusing them of.
distributed.
Hey, way to explain it.
those tokens.
I don't know why it's lying.
How many, hundreds
I'll have to
of
investigate why it's lying.
I mean, like I said,
Sad
that
part
would
is
be,
crypto
like,
bros
the
probably think they're telling the
line
truth.
that is
I can
for,
promise you,
the team,
I
which
think
would be
even
locked investors,
the most delusional
you know, that will happen
would
very
look at
soon,
this
once we figure
and
out
listen to
what
this
with, the,
and be like, "Oh my
like
God.
Magna and, you know,
Oh my God, what have I
the-
done?"
The squads multi-sig and
I got
stuff like
fucked.
that. Investors, you know, like,
If they're not gonna bring Coffee back, I'm just gonna leave. This is nothing. This is just actually nothing. This is this man talking in circles with a
we
list.
tried our best to curate.
Haley did it. You know, her team, little shady. I don't think they've done a good job of explaining this. But Haley, man, how can you even be mad at her at the end of the day, right? She said she's having fun. And that's all she said. And what else do you need at the end of the day, huh? You know what I mean? So yeah, you lost a lot of money.
Really, all this is fun, ain't it? It's all fun. We're all making money here. It's friendly. Nobody's losing nothing. Nobody's having their lives ruined.
You got rugged. Fucking Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. Am I fucking right? You go again. You buy the dip. So that way herd investors can make some more too. Holy. Again, if you bought into this expecting to make money on it, you're a fucking idiot in the first place, to be fair. Putting money into a Hawk Tuah coin. Christ. Hawk Tuah coin was 100% unlocked on launch. That always will rug if you have people buying in with zero unlock. This team pre-sold tokens for millions and then are crying that they didn't sell and blame it. Oh, nice. I don't think there's anyone in the world that actually believes the developers here. Like, I don't even think the most delusional of, like, crypto bro would find anything that they said compelling. So I feel like this is one of the very few cases where people are like, oh, that was just a complete scam from the get-go.
And possibly a pyramid scheme. It depends on if they're actually like telling people that they can make money if they buy more into it. That is a pyramid scheme.
Which I feel like people should have been able to know immediately with the Hawk Tuah girl making a fucking crypto. Is some Jack Doherty shit. It is. It is actual Jack Doherty shit. Except hers is somehow even more egregious. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they were even doing that call in the first place. Usually when it comes to a big rug like this, the people just vanish. Meanwhile, those two goofballs were somehow taking it in a Twitter space, pretending that it wasn't a scam. So, I mean, they talked about innovation. That is an innovative new strategy to rug pulling. Usually they just disappear. I wonder if she even knows what crypto is. I can say with at least 85% confidence, Haley Welch just learned what Solana was a week ago. After this space, when Coffeezilla eventually got kicked from the Twitter space, he started his own to explain to everyone exactly how this rug pull worked. He explains it far better than I ever could, and it's actually a lot more intricate than I thought it was for a rug pull. There were more moving parts to it, and even more nefarious, scummy dog shit that was happening behind the scenes that Coffeezilla highlights. So it's more than just like the simple pump.fun rug pulls we've been seeing a lot, like with Jack Doherty. This was a full red alert, DEFCON, premeditated, malicious rug pull that aimed to scam the shit out of people. Now, I do believe most of the victims here were basically just people that gamble on things like this, like meme and shit coins. I don't think a lot of like Hawk Tuah enthusiasts, you know, all of a sudden set up a wallet to participate in the Hawk Tuah coin. I imagine it's most people that were gambling on it.
There are definitely some people who bought into it who are actually fans of her. I know a couple of actual fans of this woman who buy her merch. They are insane. They are insane.
But even still, her scamming this many people and making this much money, her and the team, I guess I can't say her for sure because maybe she personally didn't make a ton of money, but a lot of people behind the scenes did, and Coffeezilla explains how much and where things were going and how it all worked.
Let me start with something really basic that most people need to understand about what they're doing, the little switch they're doing. They keep telling you guys, and everybody's falling for it, with this strategic advisor grift, okay? They put 3% into the public decks. Meanwhile, they pre-sold in these SAFs at like, I think they said a over $10 million valuation. I'll have to have somebody correct me on that. But over a $10 million valuation. So they pre-sold these tokens. Why do you think people bought these tokens? They knew that they could rug because they told people, well, there's no unlock. So if there's no unlock for pre-sold tokens and you think it's going to launch because you got this girl who's going to use her brand and use her popularity to all of a sudden pump up this coin, there's no unlock, you're going to dump into this. So two things happen at the same time. There's a lot of confusion about it, but two things happen. One, you have a sniper who jumped in at the very beginning, minutes after launch, because they tweeted out the contract address like idiots, like amateurs. Actually, the dot guy said they knew it was going to get sniped, which is crazy. I think that would be criminal if it's true. If you know your thing's going to get sniped and you launch it anyways, but whatever. So they get sniped. That guy walks out with millions of dollars. But then they put fees on top of that. They put a 15% fee on the decks. So guess who's raking in the money?
Not Haley.
I tried to ask.
Can't be Haley.
Said our foundation made it in the Cayman Islands. We wanted to obey the law, so we left the United States. We went to the Cayman Islands. Everyone knows that's how you obey the law. You go to the Cayman Islands. So they went to the Cayman Islands, and their 15% fee supposedly goes there.
That's true. We did hear them say that.
So they made millions of dollars right off the jump, even before they didn't even quote. They knew it was going to snipe. This sniper made millions.
We didn't break the law. It's not illegal in Cayman.
They made millions, and then they pre-sold for millions. Okay, everyone follow me so far? Then you have strategic advisors who are dumping on retail, and they're making millions. Who's making nothing? Well, it's everyone else.
It's 100% a scam. No doubt about it. And I don't think actually anybody real invested in it. I think that Charlie's right. It was just degenerate gamblers. And maybe some people thought it was real and were just like, I would put $4 into this. Because who's going to actually put a significant amount unless you have a gambling problem? I think that Hawk Tuah is going to be found guilty of some stuff she's gonna get in some trouble. Hopefully she doesn't go to prison, but I think that maybe she does need to go to prison so she learns not to mess around with these scam tokens and scamming people. And if you have a thing where you make a whole bunch of money and people think that they're gonna make a whole bunch of money, but you make a whole bunch of money and they lose a whole bunch of money, that's a scam.